everyone. Um, Good afternoon, or whatever time it is by the time that you're viewing this short video. My name is Dr. Ann Pfister. I'm assistant professor of anthropology at the University of North Florida, and I'm here with two esteemed graduates of our program, Cheyenne Black, who graduated in 2019 with a degree cum laude in anthropology and a minor in geography. Monica Murray. Actually, Cheyenne, can you wave so they know who you are?
Hi.
Monica Murray graduated in 2020 with a degree in anthropology, a bachelor's in anthropology, and a minor in Geographical Information Systems. So the three of us collaborated in spring 2020 on a paper. The paper that they're going to present, or the project that they're going to present on, was one of several papers in a session that I co-organized with Colin Mullis. The session was titled Digital Methodology in Anthropology at the University of North Florida. Cheyenne and Monica's paper is titled, was titled UNF Through Time, an Evaluation of Land Use through Geo-Spatial Techniques. And I'm just going to ask them a couple questions about their project so that we get a sense of their good work that they did at the University of North Florida. So first, maybe one of us can tell you a little bit about how this project got started.
So our project got started because we wanted to do something big for the 50th anniversary of the college, which is in 2021. So our campus was founded as a nature preserve, and part of our project was seeing how that preserve status has been implemented and continued over time, while also analyzing the different changes on campus within infrastructure or waterways or anything like that. But yes, we basically were approached by one of our GIS professors to start this in hopes that it would continue into something bigger for the anniversary of the college.
Okay, wonderful. So maybe you can tell us in a few sentences a little bit about the project that you conducted.
So UNF was established in 1970. Some of our land was donated by a family in Jacksonville, and the rest of it the university bought. So our project aims to show the changes of this campus over time. So we analyzed 9 different aerial images from 1977 to 2017. And we split our campus into 5 categories, which was infrastructure, open area, water, major roads, and forest. And we found out some interesting things while doing this. Basically, UNF started out as a huge plot of just a land with a bunch of trees on it. So everything that we have besides the trees is man-made. So all the lakes, the golf course, all the open area, everything that we have was not natural. Yeah.
Interesting.
So, we've seen boundary changes of our campus over time as well. So 2 different times UNF has bought more land. So that's increased all of the categories because they've built on every part of land that they've bought, just not, all the land. So
interesting. So for those folks viewing this that might not have visited our campus, there are several lakes. It's beautiful. It's a bird preserve and a wildlife preserve in areas. I'm interested, are the slough and where the nature trails are those natural features then, or are those also man-made features? You know?
The lakes that are there are man-made, in them are man-made, but the marsh itself is natural.
Okay, interesting. Because it does have some geographic incline features towards that part of campus. So can you characterize for us then the use of technology in your project?
So our project required the knowledge and the use of Esri ArcMap systems. So ArcMap is a software program that utilizes GIS, and it basically allows you to analyze data and then display that data in different ways. So you can either analyze data sets that have been given to you, or you can kind of build your own, which is what we sort of did with this project. So we basically like traced the different categories on the aerial images. And then we ran calculation tools to find the different percentages that we were looking for. Like we developed our own formula and ran that through tools to figure out our percentage of different categories of campus. So.
Wonderful. And so these are not methods that are necessarily anthropological in nature, but there is an anthropological component to your project, which is sort of, you know, the land use and how humans really have manipulated the area, right, over time. So can you talk to us about the challenges and the rewards of this project?
So the challenges were definitely, we had a group of like 6 people starting out. So it's just difficult to divide the work evenly amongst us, decide who's doing what. We ended up narrowing the group down to 5 after having someone not work as well with us as we'd hoped. And then like, it's just a matter of like, everyone had different opinions on how we should do things. Everyone did things differently. Like all of our GIS maps look different. You can tell who worked on which maps on how we like traced our images and things like that. It was also difficult gathering our imagery. We spoke to several different people around campus trying to get all of our stuff together. And so we finally met with somebody in the engineering department who gave us like years and years of like imagery to use. Unfortunately, some of the imagery is older, like from the 70s when the campus was first bought and built on. And I don't know if you've ever tried looking at older imagery on a computer screen, but like the pixelation is just absolutely terrible. It was really hard to distinguish like between what's forest, what's campus structures. So a lot of our maps in the older years are a bit of guesswork. So our data might not be like completely accurate. Rewarding though, we did get to see like a lot of the history of campus, which is really cool. We got to watch it start as, like Monica said, a little grass plot or a forest, and then build itself up. We got to see all the lakes being built, buildings come and go. Actually, like we had buildings in one year, the next year they weren't there.
Interesting.
We saw the gym get built and everything, like all the parking lots get added, which was really cool. And then like we also got to present this other times as well. So that like our first presentation we did at GIS Day conference in 2018, which was held on UNF's campus. Our poster won first place there.
Yay.
And we're the only students to give a presentation. So we got an award for that as well.
Wonderful, congratulations. That's so exciting. I'm really learning about this project anew sort of through this format, which is also a reward for me.
We're also working on getting our paper published in the Florida Geographer Journal.
That's wonderful. Please keep us updated on that progress. That's wonderful. Yes, absolutely. So that kind of leads me to my last question, which is, it sounds like this project is ongoing and continuing. So can you talk to me a little bit about where you're hoping to take it in the future?
Of course, yeah. So the project was always meant to expand. When we started out, we thought it would be cool as students to have, like, after we graduate, other students to pick this project up and continue it. Like, we're only doing it for the 50th anniversary, but even now there's construction going on campus that is expanding. We would like to see, you know, that get mapped eventually. Dr. Baynard, our professor, has a class, or had a class in the spring of 2020. They went out with different devices like kites and balloons and drones to take pictures of the construction as it was happening. So we could use like our own images to, instead of like relying on other sources, to map out how campus is expanding, like minute by minute, even if we wanted to, which would be really nice. And we'd also like to eventually, if we could, collaborate with other departments on campus. When we did the showcase at the end of the year last year, we spoke to someone from, I think, the biology department, and we thought it would be neat to collaborate and see with the nature preserve how it's being preserved, and the different species within it and how they're being preserved, not just construction wise, but maintaining their growth and things like that.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I think that the Digital Humanities Institute on campus at UNF would really be interested in taking on components of this project and helping facilitate that continuation, as you say. And certainly this falls in line with the interdisciplinary kind of flavor or spirit of the Digital Humanities Institute, both at a statewide level with the Florida Digital Humanities Consortium, but also right on our campus at UNF. So definitely let's keep in touch about that, because we'd love to help facilitate that in some way. And I think that the anthropological component of this could also be expanded through anthropological research. It seems to me too that you're looking at not just the history of our campus through time, but the history of technology and this field and these methods through time, which is also an interesting component of the project that you might want to further later as well. Well, I congratulate you both again. If there aren't any other last comments that you wanted to add, or last thoughts or comments.
I don't have anything.
Great.
I have an image, if you would like to see it, just for this mini presentation of one of the years that we analyzed, if you'd like to look at it.
Absolutely. I just made it so that you can share that, Monica.
Sure.
I think I made it so that you can share that. Yep.
So this is from, this image is from 2017. So all of the different images are laid out this way. It's just the changes you can see is some of the boundaries, this parcel that's in the southeast was not always there. And our original boundary did not have this northern portion either. So there's those changes over time, but yeah, so basically we just traced these areas of campus and then assign them different categories with different colors. And then we have all the percentages there. So there's that.
Interesting. Wonderful. Yeah, that's a useful graphic for helping us understand the technological components of this and sort of the outcomes really too. Well, congratulations to you both again. I would encourage viewers to visit the Florida Digital Humanities Consortium website, which I believe is fldh.org, because Monica and Cheyenne will be soon uploading sort of a synopsis of the project there as well, so that you can learn more about it and potentially contact them with questions or potential collaborations. Congratulations to the both of you. I can say personally and professionally, you've made us very proud with this project. Congratulations.
Thank you.